The church has the duty to preach life. The Ten Commandments are not church law. They are divine law. It is God who says in the fifth commandment, "Thou shalt not kill." And of all the people who are innocent, the unborn child is the most innocent. So once people ask me, if a person, a member of a parliament or Congress, votes for abortion, can the person be given Holy Communion? I replied, do you really need a cardinal from the Vatican to answer that? Is that really a difficult question? So I said to them, my suggestion is you get the children who are being prepared for First Communion, which means they are 7 years old, 8, 9, 10, and you explain it to them. They will ask you, though, what is abortion? You have to tell them what it is. Don't use a euphemism. Tell them it is killing a child not yet born in the mother's womb. Then tell them, if a person is for that, the person supports that and says he will continue to support the killing of such children, should such a person receive Holy Communion. One parish priest told me, he asked the children, and when he explained, the children shouted, no, he should not. These children did not study dogmatic theology in the Catholic University of America or in the Gregorian University in Rome, but they saw immediately that killing an unborn child is not right. Somebody has said to me, I am personally against the killing of unborn children, but I cannot impose my views on other people. I said, this is wonderful logic you have. It is just like me saying, you members of Congress and Parliament, 300 of you, I am personally not in favor of shooting all of you. But some people want to shoot all of you. I cannot impose my views on them. It is pro-choice. What a wonderful logic. It isn't my view. It isn't my law. It is God's law. Thou shalt not kill. In any case, the person making that argument, if he had been killed in his mother's womb, he would not be there to make the argument. The matter seems to me simple and straight.
Explain this photograph and what it means to you.
It is Blessed Cipriano Miguel Tansi. He is the only Nigerian so far beatified. Other Nigerians are in heaven, but they are not beatified down here yet. He was a wonderful priest. He was a diocesan priest for 13 years, 1937 to 50. Then he became a monk, Trappist in England, Mount St. Bernard in Nottingham Diocese from 1950, and he died there in 1964. To cut a long story short, finally, Pope John Paul II, now Saint, beatified him in Nigeria in March 1998. I was happy. I cannot be indifferent towards him because he's the first priest I ever knew. And he baptized me, my first confession, my first communion, and I was his mass server in 1945. So when I became Archbishop, he's from my area, I took the first steps for his beatification. We praise God.
And the painting shows different parts of his life.
Yes, the painting shows him baptized as a boy by Irish missionary McMara, and then teaching in a school. He was a head teacher in the school in 1920s. Then he became a priest, 1937. There he was visiting an outstation, a boy bringing his mass box on the head. And then he was celebrating Mass. In those days, it was Missa Tridentina. You see the Mass servers. I could have been one of those Mass servers in 1945. Then he entered the monastery in 1950. There he is singing in the choir with another Nigerian priest.
Wonderful.
So there's plenty of room in heaven for more saints. As a priest, he was known for great zeal in the priestly ministry. He preached no-nonsense homilies, so that even after 50 years, we still remember some of the things he said. And he was very devoted. And he ate very little. His cook had almost no work, very little.
One last question. What message do you have to the pro-life leaders and activists in the world who are fighting a great battle right now against enormous odds?
You are to be encouraged to continue. Life is precious. Life comes from God. Do not kill is God's law. It's not church law. It's not human law. It's not United Nations law. It's God's law. So, continue, because you are defending life. The most fundamental right a human being has is to be allowed to live.